While in Kiambu, President Ruto let it slip that he has called for party elections in January. In fact, just listening to this.
Mi naona siasa hapa imechacha, lakini mi naona kuna mahali wacha niwasaidie kidogo. Si ndio? Kuna uchaguzi imetangazwa ya Januari. Na mi naona pengine imewachanganya kidogo. Uchaguzi ya Januari si ya governor, ni ya chama ya UDA. So tulizeni boli kidogo, bado ya governor itakuja baadaye.
Now in this video I want us to look into some of the reasons why Ruto is calling a Snap-Uda election as early as January 2026. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number 1. From what I hear, Ruto wants to boot out Hassan Omar as Secretary General of UDA and to install someone from Luo Nyanza to further expand his bread-based arrangement. And to be honest, mimi naunga rais mkono because Hassan Omar is a menace. He doesn't seem to have the ability to see beyond his nose. Just the other day, he was saying they will borrow loans and our children will pay for it. He just doesn't care. Just listening to this display of arrogance.
Alafu nasikia kijana mmoja anaitwa Nyoro. Ati deni mingi. Wacha nikwambie bwana. Ati wewe ndio umekuwa unajua sana kwa vile tulikutoa kama mwenyekiti wa kamati. Ati sijui tuna securitize hichi, sijui tuna sana hivi. Nakwambia ndindi. Tutachukua deni, watoto wetu na watoto wenu watalipa kwa pamoja hiyo deni. Tutapata ukarabati, tutapata namna. Hiyo ndio inaitwa the politics of the economy. Ama political economy. Hii uchumi haiendi tu, inaenda kwa siasa.
Not to mention, Hassan Omar also insulted Malala when he was removed as Secretary General. He's also on record insulting Kalonzo Musyoka. Yet Kalonzo had once upon a time given him a chance to serve as Secretary General of Wiper. So if Ruto can remove this disrespectful, arrogant guy, so be it. Hata mimi namuunga mkono. Second reason why we are having Snap-Uda elections in January is to further clip the wings of Professor Kindiki. You see, back when Rigiji was deputy president, he was the only deputy party leader of UDA. But once he was booted out of office, Ruto used that chance to add one more deputy party leader. So currently we have Kindiki and Aisa Timami. Now ahead of the January vote, a third deputy party leader is going to be introduced the same way ODM operates with 3 deputy party leaders. Why add an extra one? This is designed to clip the wings of Professor Kindiki and his influence prior to 2027. It's simple, so that come 2027, when he's removing Kindiki as his deputy, he wants very little friction within his own party. If friction comes from out there, well and good. You know, there could be liters of water outside a vessel, but it can't sink it. But once it starts seeping in, that ship can go down. So by removing the allies of Professor Kindiki, by reducing Kindiki's influence in UDA, by diluting his position of deputy party leader and ensuring that there are 3, same thing we saw Raila do in ODM, President Ruto will have an easy time kicking out Professor Kindiki in 2027 and replacing him with someone like Raymond Omolo, Gladys Wanga, and so on and so forth. Because for sure, Ruto will not be going to the ballot with Professor Kindiki, especially after what happened in Mbeere North. A win in Mbeere North was never enough to secure Professor Kindiki. It was a victory of 497. If it was a landslide victory, they would have something to talk about. But what we saw, especially since it's nothing new, it's not an anomaly, it's how Mbeere North has always been, it's nothing to go by. So Kindiki is in very, very big trouble here. Now, to survive this hostile takeover or treachery from Kasongo, what must Kindiki do? Number 1, because party elections are also liberal to some extent. Anyone can vie for UDA Secretary General, provided you're a party member. So Kindiki should start sponsoring and funding his own candidates. This is a chance being used to reduce his influence. Akijifanya Holy Joe, that influence will be reduced for sure. So what must he do? He must start sponsoring his own candidates. He sits in the office of the deputy president. There is a budget there ambayo anazunguka akifanya empowerment. Let him take a break from empowerment in January, sponsor candidates na ahonge delegates na apate wale watu ambao anahitaji to make sure Ruto cannot remove him from UDA without an internal fight. This is the thing Rigiji failed to do. You remember back then, there was talk of Didi Nyoro can be the Secretary General of UDA and so on and so forth. Rigathi Gachagua and friends were trying to install somebody from the mountain as SG, but it never materialized. Ruto stuck with Malala and ultimately fired him after discovering that the same Malala is an ally of Rigiji. So this time round, Kindiki must install his own people there. So when the day comes that Ruto wants to remove Kindiki, there will be internal turmoil. So much so that if Kindiki must go, the Secretary General must go, the National Chair must go, the National Youth Leader must go, all these people belong to Professor Kindiki. That is when Ruto will start respecting this guy. And number 2, Kindiki needs to send an ally. Kama huyu jamaa anaitwa nani? I'm forgetting his name. This guy from Meru. He's always recording from his vehicle. I believe he's impaired in some way. Mike Macarena. Mike Macarena is Kindiki's friend and he's well mannered. let Kindiki send Makarena to start a party kwa ile ofisi ya Registrar of Political Parties, so that when the day comes that Kindiki is removed as DP, chama ilikuwa inamngoja pale. He immediately goes and ascends to the party leadership of that party, starts sponsoring candidates, brokers his way into opposition or with government, which way he decides to go, that's upon him, but he needs to start preparing for the inevitable. You are dealing with a very shifty, ancient character that can never be trusted. He betrayed Mlima Kenya, he betrayed Gashagwa, he betrayed Mudavadi and Musalia. It's just that they don't seem to know it, or perhaps they don't care, provided hawa wako sawa, jamii kiumia ni sawa. But either way, you are next on the chopping board. Be wise, prepare a contingency plan. Now, at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Some will say I'm overstretching it here. Others will say I'm right on the money. It all depends, but I'm interested to see your comment nonetheless in the comment section below. And with that, guys, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office partitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum, and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke, and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works, these guys are the best at it.
Are you looking for an easier way to buy or sell anything right from the comfort of your home? With the Gikomba Pure app, you can now do exactly that, all from your phone. To get started, download the Gikomba Pure app from your phone's Play Store or App Store and install it. Join our marketplace by clicking the Create Account button, then complete your registration by choosing a unique username, entering your personal email address, your phone number, and creating a secure password. Just like that, you'll have your Gikomba Pure account ready. To sell on Gikomba Pure, simply upload your products from your gallery. Whether you're selling furniture, electronics, clothes, or even services like spa treatments, hairdressing, car washes, outside catering, and so much more, we've got you covered. Gikomba Pure, where your quality costs less.
And if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.